Hey folks, and welcome to my October reading vlog. This month on the calendar we have Howard the Duck. And that cover, quite a well-known cover where he's standing, that chick is behind him. He's standing with a sword and behind him's a chick that's dressed like Red Sonja. I'll leave a picture here if I don't forget. Well, that's nice. I like that one. Right, so another month has started. It's still unfortunately very humid. When will winter arrive? I wonder. That's fall right now, but still really... the weather hasn't cooled down in Israel, unfortunately. Hey, yeah, what are you gonna do? Right, reading. So as I've said in the end of my September vlog, I still haven't finished Rivers of London. I said I probably won't finish it yet. Still haven't. But I will do my best to already complete, because I don't have long left. I just need to sit down and read it. Because I do want to continue on to other books. I still have all the ones waiting. I am considering reading the book my friend gave me just a week ago. Because I feel like if I don't get to it soon, it'll take months until I do. And it would be nice to already read it. And, if I really like it, I'll obviously keep it. It's the same friend that gave me the Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. Usually, you're not supposed to give away presents, but I asked her if she wouldn't mind if I shipped that one to the library. I really did not like that book. But yeah, next update, I will certainly tell you that I already finished this one. I might continue to that one or go back to the books I started. I'll see. That's the book side of things. Hopefully in the next update I'll have more to talk about. Comic-wise, even though this was yesterday, in the last month, I read one Batman comic. It's Detective Comics. I showed it. Yeah, I finished that one. And, oh wait, did I? Yeah, I showed that one. Well, yesterday I read another comic. I read, oh shit, I cannot remember what it was now. I read a facsimile of Rum by Marvel. It was pretty interesting. It was kind of like a little bit like RoboCop in space. Not exactly though. He's doesn't get a cyborg body for the same reason, but still it's pretty nice. I like the story. I wonder if it continued. I don't know. I don't know if Rum is in any current comics. Anyway, today I'm going to read this comic. It's free. It's a comic that was given for free on Batman Day of this year. I couldn't go, but when my friend Leo went to pick up my comics, Kamikaze gave me a copy, which was very nice of them. So let's see, I'll give this one a read. It's called Batman Catwoman, The Gotham War. It's a prelude. Interesting. Another Gotham War. Well, I'll give this one a read. I probably won't pick it up, though. I'm not into the new stuff that much. But yeah, that'll be my comic for today. And, still have bags of comic books. But I am almost done with my latest comic bag. I showed in my last haul, which is nice. I have some more Batman there, and Batman and one comic I need to got another Virgin variant. My comic shop told me something got fucked with the with Diamond, I think. And that's why I've been getting the Virgins. So they said that they'll replace the last one and give me a regular cover at least. which I'm quite happy about because I hate virgin covers. Those of you who are not into comics, a virgin cover it means it doesn't have any of this stuff. No trade dress, all of this is just, it would be the picture without anything on it, which I don't like because I want to know the title. Yes. Alright, so that is it. First update of this month. I should try to do something special for maybe for Halloween. Maybe wear a costume if I film a clip that day, because we don't have Halloween obviously in Israel. We have Purim, which is a little bit similar. Not the exact same thing, but still fun. You wear costumes, kids get candy. I think some people don't celebrate Halloween here in Israel. It's probably funny. So they already started selling all sorts of stuff in Dizengoff Center, Leo showed me. But yes, alright, so that is it. See you in the next update. Good morning! It is still hot and humid into October. Fun. It has rained this week on Monday though, so that was nice. It fortunately hasn't continued to rain. I really hope the cold arrives soon. Alright, I have finished Rivers of London finally by Ben Aaron Tovich. And now I've looked it up, he was born in London, so he is English. Well, now I know. Way back when I thought maybe he's Russian because of his surname. Yes, I finished Rivers of London. I really enjoyed the read. I will continue on to the next book, though that will be quite a long while until I do. I don't want to pick up any new books right now. But yeah, it was good. I still didn't get my one question answered, but that might... Oh no, actually what I was saying, I kind of did get it answered, sort of. Yes, I'll have a thoughts video about this one. But yeah, that's it. Glad I finally finished it. Took a whole month. Next book I'm reading is Masters of Death by Olivie Blake. Olivie Blake, there she is. I took this has a dust jacket. I took it off while I'm reading. I started yesterday. I'm not too far in. It's the book my friend got me as a birthday present. I was going to go back to one of the books I started, but I decided I'll read this one already because it's new. I didn't want to. I figured it would take me, Watson, get off the printer. I figured it would take me months until I get to it, if not. So far I like it. It's a little humorous. Voss is doing something in the kitchen. Second bugger. Yeah, it's a bit of a funny part. It's about it's not a spoiler. It's about supernatural creatures. It's got this okay, so there's this realtor vampire lady. She needs to get rid of a ghost so she can sell an apartment. And so she enlists the help of the godson of death. Again, not spoilers. This is in the summary. But yeah, I'll see. I hope I like it. And I hope it'll be good. Because the theme sounds exactly like the kind of stuff I like, but you never know. Alright, so that's that. I have read more comics. Yesterday I read regarding the body of Oswald's body. Wait 1 second. Let me tell you the title correctly. Sorry. Okay, there we go. Regarding the matter of Oswald's body, I got that right. So I read that comic yesterday. Picked it up 2 years ago. Finally read it. It was pretty good, actually. Might pick up the rest, or I saw that there was a trade, so I might get that. Because the first issue was quite good. Alright, now today I'm going to read this magazine. Weird. It's a facsimile of issue number, doesn't say, but it's the April issue. Has all these stories in black and white. And the art inside looks quite good. It does smell terrible, though. It's that papery smell. Let me show you an example. Shit. 1 second. Okay, there we go. Check that out. So yeah, this looks pretty cool. The art looks very good as well. I like black and white comics. So, should be right up my alley. Well, I'll be reading that today. I have a few other magazines buried somewhere that I need to get to. So yeah, that's my my reading update. I'll continue, obviously, more comics. My red pile is growing nicely. And I finally add a book to that. And, well, after this one, I will get to... I'll go back to one of the books I started. But yeah, I'll update you. Hopefully next time I do, I'll have already finished this. I will see. Alright. See you in the next one. Good afternoon. Today is Friday the 13th. So you always kind of wait for something to happen. And, you know, there's all the jokes and everything. Although terrible luck has already struck a week prior. And if you watch the news, you know that the war has started. It's been an awful week here. What to do? That's life. I'm relatively safe. I live more in the center of Israel, luckily. But yeah, not easy times. Right. Well, let's talk about some books then, to distract. I'll start with the comic first. So I've been continuing my comics. This is what I'm going to read today. It's called Darkwing Duck by Dynamite. That's a facsimile of it. Some kind of, I saw this on Cover Slingers one time, and then when I saw facsimile coming out, I grabbed it. I think he's supposed to kind of be like Batman. Maybe. I don't know. I'll read it today and find out. Looks like it'll be fun. Yesterday I read the Hellboy Bones of Giants issue 2. Can't find issue 4 though. So it's gonna be a while until I can finish that miniseries. It's actually based on a book too. I have so many Hellboy books to get to. Alright, so I showed you this one, but without the dust jacket. This is Masters of Death by Olivia Blake, which is apparently her pen name, not her actual name. I looked it up on Google. I DNF'd this one. And I've said before, it's very rare I DNF a book. Very rare. But this one, I got 50 pages in, and I just could not with the humor. It's like all the characters are this, this like new type of humor that you might see in TV shows. It's like the Marvel, everyone says something sarcastic in a quirky way, like waiting for a laugh. I don't know. Maybe it just seemed to me like that, and all the characters were like this, and I'm like, oh my god, I am not gonna be able to read through this. I mean, the idea sounded so interesting, but it went completely differently than what I thought it would. That was kind of, it feels like it was trying to be the maybe weirdness of Neil Gaiman, but my point is, it's not taken seriously. It's like in the Marvel movies. You know how, you have a world, you have a concept, then they constantly make jokes and it just takes me out of it. Like, if you're not going to take this seriously, then why should I? As much as I was bored by The Strange Life of Addie LaRue, at least things were taken seriously there. Addie may have no personality much, but fuck it. At least she and, I forgot his name, what was his name, forgot his name. The other guy. At least they took it seriously. Her curse and everything. Yeah, so I just, fuck it. I could not. And I felt bad because my friend gave me this book as a gift for my birthday, but I just couldn't get through that one. Yeah, well, makes me wonder if all of Olivia Blake's books are like that or not. The same style, I mean. If so, she's not for me. Right, so I decided fuck that one, so I started this one. When Mr. Bill gave me the other book, Outer Jobs. This is a collection of Hellboy stories written by all sorts of writers. This came out in 2004. And it was edited by Christopher Golden. And has illustrations inside of Mike Mignola. Yes, I started this one. I'm still on the first story. I think I will like these a lot better. And then I'll go back to one of the books I started. But yeah, now I'll read something I'll finally enjoy. I was hoping to enjoy Masters of Death, but I just can't. It's not for me. That kind of thing. Who knows? Yeah, no. Not with that humor. It's fine if one character is like that, but if all of them, no thank you. I really love this cover. Hellboy standing there smoking. It's a nice, it's kind of green, swampy colors behind him. I wonder if there's a story here like last time from Christopher Nolan and Mike Mignola. There was one in the other book, Odd Jobs. No, I don't see it. Holy shit! This has a story by Guillermo del Toro. And someone else, but cool. I mean, I'm assuming that's the director. Awesome. Well, that's some interesting stuff to read then. And it's the last story, so. It's not such a long book, though. It's like 200 something pages. I think the last one was also not too long. Yeah, so that's it. That's my reading. Slowly finishing off my comic books. Taking out more bags. The bags are starting to dwindle down, which is good. Like I said, I think in another vlog, month, maybe 2 months ago, I probably won't finish all my comic books this year, though that would have been cool if I would. Yeah, no, but I think I'll take out a chunk of them, because afterwards I'm just gonna sell most of them, and only then buy Hellboys. I'll also sell off this book as well. My friend told me she's fine if I do. Because I don't want to keep it. So see, I'll try to sell it. If no one's going to be interested, I'll donate it to the library. It's this nice Barnes and Nobles edition. It does have, like I showed you inside, nice illustrations. Yeah, nice illustrations are not gonna make it better for me. Alright, so that is it. Is it the elevator? These are all the updates for now. Hopefully, next time when I film, I'll show you a new book I started. Alright, so I'm gonna enjoy my Hellboy and my Darkwing Duck, and I'll see you in the next clip. Good afternoon! It is still hot here, unfortunately, but it is getting cold at night now. Or, at least the nights are colder anyway, so that's good. I hope fall actually decides to arrive at some point and gets a little bit cold, at least. I'm still wearing summer shirts here. Yeah. Things are still tense with everything. Me and Dad went to the mall this week just because headphones I've ordered arrived. And we were caught by rain and missiles, an alarm. So we had to go under a building. It was an adventurous outing, that's for sure. Yeah. I got my headphones, at least, and well, now they're on my PC. And the ones I had on my PC, these are over here with the laptop. I had white ones, but their condition was already pretty shit. So those are out. If I don't forget, I might leave a picture of the headphones. We'll see. Alright, on to the reading. This is a reading vlog. I read some more comics. Today I read a facsimile of Batman issue. Just a moment. Issue 370. It's 357. Sorry. The picture of it. You'll be able to see that even. Yeah, so I read this issue today. I started a bit yesterday. It was good. It was better than the other much older Batman facsimiles I have. This is a supposed first cameo of Killer Croc, though you don't actually even see him. I mean, it look like Killer Croc. Someone just calls him Croc. Which, if that's the reason this one's so bloody expensive, then it's fucking stupid. But it is what it is. I read some other comics. Yesterday I read the first issue of Wiz Comics. Where Shazam maybe appears first. Yeah, first time Shazam appears. Or Captain Marvel, as he used to be called until the feud between DC and Marvel. Anyway. I also read this manga this week, and I just felt the urge to pick up a manga. This is I've Become an Omega Today by Sachi Mayaki. I'm probably butchering. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's a yaoi manga. It's a boy-on-boy love, basically. At least I think that's what that refers to. Yeah, so, this was fun. I started it on Monday and I finished Tuesday morning. It's a really fun, fluffy love story to get through. I liked it. I think I'm gonna keep this one. If I ever want to read something quick that I don't have to think about. It's not really that long. It's 180 something pages, I think. Something like that. So yeah. That one, loved it. I won't make a video about it though, there's not really much to mention there. It was really cute. Omega is, there's this like genre where there's alphas, omegas, and betas. It's a biological thing, basically. I'd actually read up on it. I read a few stories with it, but I'm not sure what the exact definition of it means here. Right, I got some progress in Hellboy, Other Jobs. The first story is going a bit slow. Hellboy finally showed up. Though I'm confused because there's cowboys too. I mean, Hellboy came to Earth in during Second World War, so... Well, when I finish, I'll find out. But yeah, I'm glad Hellboy finally arrived, because it was a bit dull. And there's that one. I don't know when I'll finish it at this rate. And I've started another manga too. This is Smashed by Junji Ito. And this is a story collection. It's actually relatively new. Came out maybe last year, I think, even. I'm not certain, though. It's by Viz Media. Yeah, it's relatively new. I bought it from my friend Leor, I think, last year. I wish I remembered, as it's saying here, maybe, if it came out last year. Oh, it's actually first printed in 2019, and then the fourth printing in January. Interesting. Oh, so January 2021. Oh. And I remember I bought this from Lear last year. But anyway, I finally started it. I decided to read a story a day. Just because, well, they're pretty short, but I think too much of them all at once is just gonna put me off of it. I'm on the second story today. I started yesterday. At least now that it's actually, look at the chick's creepy eyes. I actually put a book on top of it because I don't want her to look at me. Yeah, Smashed is actually the last story in here. Yeah, there's a bunch of horror stories, basically, at least now that it's actual horror stories and not Junji Ito telling about his cats. The art style fits well. And the first manga of Junji Ito I've ever read was was the one he wrote about his cats. And if you are familiar with his art style, and because I thought it would be more of a normal story, and with his art style combined, it was just creepy as shit. But yeah. Well, this at least I'm expecting horror and not normal stories about cats. Yeah, the first story was pretty good, quite creepy. The other one would have been interesting to see like a whole manga about, to see it progress so slowly, because obviously it's a short story, so it goes pretty fast. That's some interesting stuff in it. I'm not digging the second one so far. I haven't finished it yet, but it's a bit silly. I mean, still a horror story, but it's kind of a bit stupid. But yeah. All right, so that is it. That's all I've been reading. It'll probably take me a while to finish the manga since I'm only gonna read a story a day, and there are. Let me see, 1, 2, 3. 13 stories. So yeah, it's gonna probably be until next week or the week after that I'll probably finish it. I don't want to rush through it. Like I said, it's not that... I feel like all of these together at once will be a bit much. Yes, that's it. I don't know if I'll read more mangas after that one. I should actually get back to Lone Wolf and Cub, which I'll probably employ the same thing. I'll read a chapter a day out of that one. It's like a 64-page special I actually recommend that I do. It's not that it's boring, Lone Wolf and Cub, but it's kind of the same plot every chapter. You have every chapter they do something together, Lone Wolf and his cop, so it gets a little bit repetitive if you read it continuously. Yeah, I'll probably get back to that one. It's nice to finish some of the mangas that I don't have as many mangas as I do comic books, because Mangas are a lot more expensive. But yeah, alright, that's it, folks. Hope the next update I'll finally move to another book. I'll finish that one. And, well, yeah, that's it, because I'll still be on the manga. Alright, so that is it. Alright, it is the end of another month. The end of October. Happy Halloween. Though you'll already see this after Halloween. But still, I hope you enjoyed your Halloween. I bought a new lamp. Instead of my desk lamp, the standing one. So now reading will be better. Because there's a lot more light. And, that's about it, really. Now, as far as reading, unfortunately, I didn't finish my Hellboy book. For some reason, I don't know, I just wasn't up to reading it, even though I love Hellboy. But I still kept reading comics. I finished the Junji Ito manga that I've showed in the previous clip. I didn't like it as much. It was okay overall. Yeah, not my favorite. I still need to read some classic Junji Ito. Right, and that's it. I read some more comic books since then as well. I need to hurry, I don't have a lot of battery. Today, this is my comic book. I actually started yesterday, I'll finish today. This is a Green Lantern, issue 196 by DC. This is an old one, I think. This might be from the ones Mr. Gray gave me. I'm finally reading those. Old Guy Gardner looks crazy here. But as I started reading this, it looks like he's a bit of an asshole, too. Surprised they'd let him be a Green Lantern, honestly. But yeah, that's it. That's what I'll be reading. I'll continue with the comics, though. I might take a break from comics and go back to the Lone Wolf and Cobb manga. I really need to finish that one, too. And I've actually started reading this, The Invisible Man by H.G. Wells. H.G. Wells. I bought it a week ago. I'm not too far in, just right at the beginning. I found it when I was gonna use the last of my points in the bookstore. You'll see the book hallway before you see this. But yeah. So far, I like it. We'll see. I wonder how the Invisible Man is, because I've only read about him in League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, the comic book. The trade, I mean. And he's, well, a murderous asshole. So I wonder if he's like that in the original. I think I've heard that the book was so successful that Mr. Wells was afraid to write another one. Not continuation, I think, but just in general, another book. I think. Maybe I'm confusing authors in some other books. I don't know. And I think it was about the Invisible Man. But anyway, I look forward to continuing this. I've been too tired yesterday to continue reading it. But yeah, that's what I'll probably be... that's what I'll probably show you at the beginning of the November vlog. That's about it. Not too many books finished, but at least I continued with comic books, so I have more comics done. I'm gonna have one hell of a wrap-up. So yeah, I'll see about that manga and what I'll read next. So actually, I do have just a few more comic books to finish. Yeah, that's it. I do hope November will be more prosperous with the books, because I do want to finish those. I have a lot of books as well. And yeah, that is it. I hope you had a good reading month in October. You enjoyed your reads. And I hope it'll be cold here because it's still fucking hot and it's almost November. Alright, so that's it. Now remember, collect what you're passionate about and share it on YouTube. Bye!